was drinking orange Gatorade, and then Johnny said, Nikki, go wash your face, okay? I have to wash your mouth. And then he went, okay. And then he went to the bathroom, and then he washed his face off.
I don't remember that.
And then he walked back to Johnny, and then he said, is it gone? And then Johnny went, no, the orange mark is still on your face, you idiot.
Nice. This is how they talk to each other.
Yeah, that is how they talk to each other. Wait, I have to show them something.
I'm sorry I didn't make it back on last night. We got home way too late. It was after midnight. And I was like, you know what? I better just go to sleep. I was kind of tired.
Excuse me, I'm gonna show them
All right,
something.
go ahead. First person is for today for me for cinnamon. Go ahead, show them.
This is something that was like for mystery, and I do not care which one I get. No. Okay, now.
It's kind of like a Labubu, right?
Yeah. It's like the same thing, but they're not trying to copy them, so they made it look different. Oh, sorry.
Could you bring me that fan that I have in front of Cyrus's crate? Thank you.
Welcome.
For today, your luck may be changing for the better. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be planning travel. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Choices and options come in around social activity. Not bad. Oh, thank you, All About Maine. Alpha, General. Alpha, General.
I'm having. Oh, Daddy dropped it.
Are you all right?
Yeah, that was not me falling on the jet. I just dropped it.
Oh, all right. Thank
Just
you.
want to go home.
That's okay. I got it. You've got life changing for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. You might be feeling relief around life moving forward successfully today. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Let me just plug this in. Hang on a sec. You may feel relief around life moving forward. Could be spending time with a Libra, maybe spending time with an air, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Not bad. Not bad. Aries Sun, love. Aries Sun, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you have disappointments, healing, and moving into the past, and a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship possible with long-term potential. If you're already with this person, things look good. Negativity is moving into the past. If you're not with anyone, fire comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but then you also have another Sagittarius and possibly a Libra here. You have the world at your feet with new beginnings on the horizon. Be clear about your wants and needs. Pretty good. HK, General. HK, General. Maybe spending time with a Virgo or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have a new job or business opportunity that comes in. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Success comes in around finances improving. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. All About Maine for the next 24. For the next 24. You have the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Areas of your life that have been stagnant are now moving forward when you listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with an Aries, could be spending time with a Sagittarius. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the 24 hours, you'll figure it out. Thank you, Dr. Soni. Thank you, thank you. Nav, how will Megan react to the new hospital chart that I made? How will Megan react to the new hospital chart that I made? I think it should be good. Three of Pentacles would be like through cooperation and compromise, things are moving forward successfully. Maybe happy and content or relieved or both. It should work out well for you. Mare wants spirit guidance. Spirit cards. Ace of Water, falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, a new home. The Wheel, Archangel Michael, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. Page of Fire, creative, outgoing, confident, mischievous, news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Pretty good. Be wise, love single. When it comes to love, old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life could change you for the better quickly. Out of the clear blue sky, success may be coming in with an Aries. You also could have choices and options, so don't be afraid to explore your options. You have the world at your feet, and you may have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But new energy around love leads you to success around things moving forward. All About Maine. Had a great night with wise Sagittarius, his thoughts and intentions. Oh, great. He also thinks that things went well, cause for celebration. May feel like things are functioning well in balanced and mutual, and may feel like there is long-term potential around this connection. Things look good. You're probably going to hear from him soon. You're probably going to spend time together again soon. Relationship could strengthen, and it has long-term potential. Pretty good, pretty good. T-Vet, what will Table Rock think of the movie-inspired video I created for P? Pretty good. So I don't know what the situation is, but it could lead you to a new beginning or a new journey through cooperation and compromise. A wish comes true. They may be impressed by it or think highly of it. Looks pretty good. T-Vet, how will P the Pisces feel about the boomerang inspired video I created for her? I had to go in a new direction. I think she's going to like it. So there's long-term potential around working together with new beginnings that lead to success, bringing in more money. Maybe hopeful that this could be, I don't know, profitable or lead to success or something of that nature. And it helps to ease anxiety. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to as things move forward. Not bad. Not bad at all. Holly, love in general. Holly, love general. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Be clear about your wants and needs when it comes to love, but I wouldn't force anything. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out. Before the end of this month, with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe spending time with Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may also have a Gemini around, or Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Explore your options could lead you to success. Holly, general for the upcoming week. General for the upcoming week. Through cooperation and compromise, you may find success around the hard work that you put into work, school, or business. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Life could change for you for the better quickly and begin to move forward this week. Before the end of the month, you may have money coming in or finances could be improving. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward successfully, and you may be feeling relief around things moving forward. Pretty good. Oh my goodness. Kaja, could I get guidance through the upcoming future? Should I come back to work after sickness? Once you're over the sickness, yes, I would go back to work. New beginnings on the horizon, stepping into your strength and self-confidence, bringing growth, change, and transformation around career. New beginnings on the horizon lead to success, and you should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. I mean, it's a decision that you have to make as far as, you know, what your career is, or, you know, going back to work, but it's free will. But the cards would indicate yes. 3, love from me and boyfriend Joseph. Slow and steady wins the race, but things look pretty well functioning. Look out for having an argument or a disagreement. That may be the same old bullshit fight that keeps like not getting resolved and keeps coming up. That could be bringing in negativity around the situation. But for the most part, things look pretty well functioning. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow to move forward, but well functioning in the moment. Jennifer, General. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in a little more financial security. Maybe spending time with a Scorpio or a Capricorn. Negativity is moving into the past. Through cooperation and compromise, life moves forward for the better around career. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Artesha, me and Cancer team messages. Things look pretty good, relatively well balanced. You may do something fun and exciting on a whim. You also could be planning travel. Success comes in around travel if that's something that you've been thinking about. Be clear about your wants and needs, but I wouldn't try to force or manipulate anything. Through cooperation and compromise, you may see things improve for the better quickly, but the relationship moves forward slowly. I mean, things look pretty good right now. Sarah, for a few hours today, I woke up. There was blurry vision in my left eye. Is it something serious like high blood pressure, diabetes, or anything else serious? Dry eyes or eye strain, nothing serious. It's gone now? I think it was like dry eyes. But obviously if it persists, see a doctor. I don't think it's anything serious as of right now. Mega love. Mega love. You may have a well-functioning, well-balanced relationship coming in. If you're already with this person, things would look good. If you're not with anyone, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you or anything that's dysfunctional, and new love may be coming in with a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Aditi, does A still have romantic feelings for me? I don't see romance here. I think this person may have moved in a different direction. Fool is in reverse, which can indicate that you'll find out exactly what's going on with this person at some point. I don't see romance here. I don't think the two of you are on the same page right now. Dr. Sony, Aries end thoughts and actions for me. This person may find you to be somebody who is successful, hardworking, down-to-earth, kind-hearted. Somebody who is loyal and sincere. There should be communication that comes in. There should be in communication soon. Pallavi, love. When it comes to love, disappointments heal and move into the past. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. If you're in a relationship now, it should be bringing in happiness and contentment. If you're not with anyone, with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may be moving forward with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Mickey, can I trust James? Is this more than friendship? Can you trust James with what? Yeah, I can't tell you something is more than friendship. Yeah, you have to figure that out. But can you trust him with what? Like, if you have a romantic interest in someone, you have to figure that out. The cards can't tell you that it's more. Like, nothing is more, nothing is less. It's whether or not you decide to pursue it. But the cards can't tell you, yeah, you can trust this person, you can't trust that person, because trust is subjective. Trust them with what? Trust them with not being a murderer? Trust them with not stealing money? I mean, like, what are you trusting them with? There's no guarantee. Like, you can't guarantee that. Kelly, when you see my kids and I moving into our home to finally call our own, it could be late fall, early winter, maybe towards the end of the year, like November-ish kind of time frame. Olivia, general for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, and time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. Disappointments or heartaches are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And you may have success coming in around work, school, or business. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Amanda, love. Okay, if you're currently in a relationship, things should be functioning pretty well. Old wounds are healing. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. If you're not with anyone, you may have choices and options coming in. A Taurus or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings, so it would be new energy coming in, not old energy. If you're not with anyone right now, explore your options, leads to success. Nav for the next 24. Nav for the next 24. Could have growth, change, and transformation coming in around career, maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases and life begins to move forward. Could be spending time with an Aries or a Libra. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward successfully. Don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Coco, how's it going to go today once A and I hang out? It looks fine. It doesn't look like anything eventful. Feeling grounded and stable, happy and content, pleasant. Oh, do yoga in the park. Nice. Outside yoga is very nice. Queen City, general for next week. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Could be spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and through cooperation and compromise, life begins to move forward successfully. Old wounds heal, and heartaches are healing, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. Not bad. Crazy Boy, how does Akshita's day with Abhinav going to be tomorrow? He's my ex, no contact right now. So you want to know how his date is going to be with somebody else? Is that what the question is?
Mom, okay, I drew on this so I can wash it off with
Let me see.
wash off what I drew.
Let me see. Okay.
See, it's like drooling.
Yeah, I see. I have no idea, no. Looking in that box where the crayons are.
I already have that box.
Jamila, why did Eva, my ex-friend, stalked my Instagram page. It's just out of curiosity. Like, just curious. No real reason. Shaho, any lover romance coming in. Yeah. So if you're not with anyone right now, you got water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Walk away from anything that's been misaligned or like disappointing, and life moves forward quickly. Kimon for the rest of the day. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel as if someone is overstepping. You may have choices and options around social activity. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you're clear about your wants and needs. Life comes back into balance today. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Amy for the next 42 hours for Sunny. This person may have choices and options around social activity. They may be spending time with a Taurus or a Scorpio. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past with new beginnings on the horizon. They're listening to their intuition, and they may be feeling grounded and stable around finances coming in. Maggie, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. You could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and a little bit more financially secure. Oh my goodness, where am I? Kath Cruz, do you see Javier, Sagittarius man, is going to establish communication soon with me, Aries? There could be communication that comes in. I don't know how fast it's going to be. 8 of Wands in reverse would be like slow to move forward, but there should be communication that comes in at some point. Tristan, general. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life begins to move forward. You may be feeling like the hard work that you put into work, school, or business is paying off, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Life is coming back into balance. Through cooperation and compromise, finances may be improving, or good news is coming in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, also a Virgo, and then another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may also be planning travel. Stephania, besides new apartment, moving back home, or staying at my sister's, will I be having another option when it comes to a housing situation? I think that there's always going to be options if you explore the options. You know, like there's always something else that could come in. So yeah, I would say if you're unhappy with those opportunities there, moving back home, finding a new apartment, or staying with your sister, there'll be something else that you may be able to find. Like there may be an opportunity with renting a place with a roommate, which I don't know if you want to do that, but there could be other opportunities that come in, but you have to create them. They're not just going to come to you. You know what I mean? So you have to decide what it is that you want before moving forward. It's a free will thing. Shah, will my turn take a positive turn anytime soon? I can't answer that. I don't know what you're talking about. Azriel, is my doctor going to reconsider her decision about prescribing me Lyrica when I see her on the 30th? looks doubtful. Yeah, I know, I'm not convinced. Migu for the next 24. Migu for the next 24. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward successfully when you listen to your intuition. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You may have a wish that comes true around life moving forward and feeling like the hard work you put into work, school, or business is finally paying off. Maybe spending time with Sagittarius, could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Vanderbilt, did the new neighbor steal my apartment keys? I don't think so, no. Mickey, James and I in the future. Things look a little slower, indecisive around this situation. If you have something specific in mind, I would bring it up because the other person looks a little shut down emotionally. If you're looking for something in particular, otherwise it looks like things move forward the way they are, which is probably a mutual friendship on the horizon. Magician's heart, love. Magician's heart, love. When it comes to love with the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and disappointments or heartaches or healing and moving into the past. Anything that's been disappointing, let it go and life moves forward. Anything that's been out of balance. Now, if you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but life would be moving forward. If you cut away what no longer works with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Case Moo, what's M's current feeling and intuition towards me? This person may find you to be a well-balanced, kind-hearted, genuinely happy, loyal friend. I don't see any specific intentions if that's what you're asking. Intuitive Insights, welcome. Can I get a money read? Money read. When it comes to money, things could change for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. The Fool could be bringing in a new journey, or that could be adding income, but you also may be adding a side business, side project, side hustle, or putting time and effort into something on the side that's not like a 9-to-5 job that could be bringing in extra money. Even if it is slow and steady wins the race, the hard work that you put into it pays off. No longer holding yourself back, life is moving forward. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, which could be helpful. Six of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. You have earned income coming in. Six of Pentacles, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward. I'm going to say that your finances over the next few months should be fine. Maybe even improving. Red, is my bracelet recording data properly? Is it on? I'm not convinced it's on right. Three of Pentacles in reverse makes me nervous that something is misaligned. Is there any way that you can check it or restart it? I don't know what it is, but I don't think that it would be doing something, showing something that's wrong. I think it just might not show anything. Natasha, I've been struggling with paying my car and rent, and it's been affecting me mentally. I don't blame you. My car was recently repoed, and I want to know if I'll be able to get my car back. You're going to be able to get the car back, yeah. It just, it just sucks. You'll be able to get it back. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? What's coming in next in love? You have new beginnings. You have life changing for the better quickly with choices and options. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You could have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may have a Scorpio coming in, and then you also could have Sagittarius. There's the other water sign. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward successfully. Not bad. Amar, what's coming between me and Dahab relationship? Okay, I don't know what it is like you're asking. Like it just looks like a well-balanced, well-functioning situation, but not much is changing. So wherever you are right now in this relationship, that's probably going to continue as is over the next couple of months. Communication looks good. There is some growth, change, and transformation for the better, but it's slow moving. But that's okay. Things look okay. Eminem, love for Taurus. Eminem, love for Taurus. If Taurus right now is in a relationship, they should be pretty happy and content with the way things are functioning. If they're not with anyone, they have new beginnings on the horizon. Somebody may make them an offer that would be hard to turn down that does bring in happiness, but they're a little slow to move forward. Could be with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be with a Cancer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, but slow and steady wins the race. Jash, will my health problems achieve resolution in August? I don't know that they're going to come to like a full stop, but you may see an improvement because things are moving forward. Obviously, speak to your doctors and whatever needs to be done, taken care of, or whatever protocol they give you, I would follow. If you're undecided about something, go for a second opinion, but I do think things are improving as we move through August. Crazy boy, how is me, Akshita, and Abhinav's day going to be tomorrow? I'll see him in class tomorrow. He's my ex. Right now we're in no contact. Is he involved with somebody else, do you know? Three of Cups in reverse. I don't see all that much happening between the two of you tomorrow. If you want to see something happen, you might need to be the one to take the initiative. But right now it looks like there's distance and there may be somebody else involved in this situation. Akashak, when will Bryson pay me back? I've been waiting and waiting. His intentions are to pay you back. Moon in reverse, something may get revealed that could need to be dealt with. I'm going to say he may pay you back in October.
Mom, read what this says.
Gum?
Is.
Gummy bears. Okay, but the G is backwards.
Oh,
And that says lollipop?
Yeah.
Lollipops? Spelt it wrong. Want me to write it the right way?
No, it's okay. And then look, guess what's behind it?
Let me see. Lollipops? Picture of a lollipop. Oh, that looks nice.
It's behind this.
Oh, very nice. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, bags. So do you know why I'm making this?
Why?
I'm making it to like my toy I got out of bed. So I make a house for it.
Oh, that's nice.
So we need food to live.
Yes.
So I'm making it food.
Oh, very nice. And your choice of food is gummy bears and lollipops? Culture for today. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. And feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward with the world at your feet. Might be feeling relief around life moving forward successfully, and you could be spending time with Sagittarius. If you're feeling if you're feeling a little like overwhelmed, tired, or run down, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, because you may be feeling like you're stretched yourself a little too thin. Go back up. I answered all of those. I have to run to the bathroom. Nuba, will my request to reduce college fees be accepted if I ask for it? You may be able to work something out. I would try. I don't think it could hurt. Irene, can you tell me, will the handyman tell my landlord my unit is cleaned out good so that I can get my full security deposit back, or will he lie to my landlord and try to keep it all? He's not going to lie about it, no. I think you're going to get a good portion of your security back, but I am not convinced that you're going to get the entire thing back. Ruchi, what's coming in love? New beginnings are on the horizon with old wounds healing and moving into the past. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be feeling like exploring your options. You have choices and options. That would be suggested. There's also Scorpio and another water sign coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Raymond, what does my ex want to tell me? Bad. I don't think that there's anything specific that this person is burning to tell you, because I think they would have reached out and said it. But I think if you had a conversation with this person, they may be bringing up situations where they feel like they have been not treated fairly, or they're the victim. They may have been recently, I don't know if they got let go of work, or they're feeling like life has been out of balance and things are stuck or stagnant, and that everything that's happened to them is not their fault and it's not fair. They may tell you that they're undecided, or they may not know what to do, and they may be looking for, like, they may try to play on your sympathy about life in general. Nat, can you tell me anything about the earth sign coming in love? Maybe new energy that comes in, maybe towards the end of this year. This person may be a little bit on the introverted side, but yet they do have a strong personality and they're very successful. They just may be a little bit introverted until you get to know them. They come out of their shell. They put a lot of hard work into work, school, or business. They may love to learn. They may love traveling, and they may like traveling by water, or there could be, I don't know if they live near the water or they travel to the water, or that may be something that's important to them. Justine, this week with AG. I don't see anything specific happening here. There could be communication, but things look a little slow. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation, or setting boundaries if need be, would be suggested. 3 of Swords in reverse could be like a little disappointing. So if you're expecting something to happen, but you don't have anything planned, that may be disappointing. I would try to discuss plans with this person now rather than waiting to see what happens this week, because not much may happen. Como, Virgo's current intentions for me. I don't see this person specifically having any intentions as of right now. They're looking a little slow, or like things are a little out of balance between the two of you. If you have specific intentions for them, I would let them know what your ideas are. I don't see all that much happening here. Ruchi, I used to like someone, but I don't know what happened. He ghosted me all of a sudden. I'm usually detached, but I feel uneasy. You know what it is? It's the ghosting that is so fucked up. You know, it's like if somebody ends things with you, okay, you're sad, you could be upset, you may cry over it, but you just get over it eventually. When somebody ghosts, it's not, and I'm not going to use the word closure because other people don't make closure for us, but it takes a while to realize it. I'm going to tell you, I've said it before. I was ghosted before ghosting was a thing. My first boyfriend, I can't tell you what happened. I have no idea. The relationship was very bizarre, but it was my first relationship, so I don't know. I guess I thought that it was normal. I don't know. It seemed like he wanted to talk to me on the phone all the time, but he never really wanted to see me in person. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if he was afraid of like sex. I don't know. I can't tell you. But well, I remember it was March 15th. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I never heard from him again. And you don't know where to go with that. So like the first day that I didn't hear from him, I didn't think much of it. Second day I didn't hear from him, I didn't think much of it. And then, then who knows, maybe the third day I tried calling him, maybe he wasn't responding. I don't remember all the details. But it takes a while to understand that this person is just disappeared. And the problem I have with ghosters is that they come back. And they come back with a song and a dance, and you usually believe them because it sounds like it could be legit, and they do it again. So, yeah, I would be very cautious because this person, I wouldn't be shocked if they show up again at some point. And it makes a habit. So my ghoster, he showed up again, and then he did the same thing to me. He actually ran into a friend of mine in the mall and said something like, oh, we haven't spoken in a long time, tell her to beep me. This was back in the days of beepers. And it was like he kind of played it off like he had no idea why he hadn't spoken to me. But he did. He knew why he didn't speak to me because he ghosted me. So I reached out to him like an asshole, and then we replayed that whole situation again for the next 3 years. It got more bizarre as time went on, but anyway, it's very uneasy. Yeah, it's very uneasy. Emily, today and tomorrow it's so hot, expecting to see him. You probably will. It looks like whatever you have planned seems to move forward. But Six of Pentacles in reverse can indicate that things are out of balance or the two of you may not be on the same page. Be clear about your wants and needs. If there's something that you feel like you need to discuss, I would bring it up. So Maya, what's coming towards A, my son, job and finances? Well, things are okay. So Nine of Pentacles is earned income. If he has a job, he should be doing okay. If he doesn't have one, he has earned income coming in soon, and he's got his life changing for the better and things moving forward. Even if he has a job, he may be looking for a better job. Life is moving forward successfully. He may be also thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Life is moving forward, and you may be feeling, or he may be feeling like successful around the hard work he's put into career is paying off before the end of this year. Virta, General. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life moves forward successfully. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. You may have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Essence, how will it go if I decide to reach out to my ex-best friend, Miguel? I've been thinking about him for some time, but I also thought retrograde. This morning I saw he reconnected with our old friend who he was at odds with when he reached out earlier this year. I wasn't in a space to reconnect. I'm not sure if I should because I'm just feeling a ways because I don't know anyone here yet. If I genuinely want a friendship or another chance, I'm so in my head about it. I would just reach out to him. Cards look like like make the decision, right? It's not in reverse, where if it was in reverse, I would say don't make any decisions until you're ready. But with this, I would say, you don't have to be best friends and see each other every day, but just reestablishing the connection or talking to one another, I think it would be fine. I don't think there's any reason why you shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, if you, it's like you set boundaries, right? Like I had an issue. Well, my situation was different, but I had a friend who I was friends with, and this other friends of his said that he definitely suffers from some kind of a personality disorder, and that friend happens to be educated in that stuff. So I kind of believe what he says. Like if he's saying he's seeing a personality disorder, he's probably right. But and these two that were friends were completely the opposite. Like it's almost like I can't believe that you guys were friends. But anyway, I let this person back in and I lived to regret it. But I wasn't very good with setting boundaries at that time. So you could talk to this person on occasion or talk to them every couple of months. You don't have to see them every day. And if you can maintain that, I think that you'll be fine. I would reach out. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. I got the gist. With the two of swords, I would say, yeah, move forward with it. You don't have to see him every day, but reconnecting may be okay. It's okay to be friends with somebody and not see them that often. Farah, Ahmad's intentions for Farah. At this point, I don't see any specific intentions. Six of Wands is in reverse, which can indicate maybe feeling unsuccessful. So I don't know where you guys are in this relationship. Maybe time to have a conversation about it. So Six of Wands in reverse. I don't know if he's feeling unsuccessful or you're feeling unsuccessful, but I would have a discussion about how you're feeling or what it is you're looking for moving forward, because it doesn't look like much is changing with Death in reverse. All right, I got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Show me.
All the stuff I made for you.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Oh, that's true. So, I'm the washer. At the washroom. So, I got conditioner, soap, I forgot, like, which one is which.
Oh, that's
Got a
okay.
shower.
Oh, that's really
And
cute.
got a bath.
Very cute.
Maybe it's the sponge.
I'm jealous of that tub in Kim's house, aren't you? That big tub.
No, won't happen.
I really like that house.
Yeah.
Essence, that's crazy when you see this situation because recently he learned that he has a personality disorder. Oh, wow. But you know what I'll say? Hey, one of these
I also
days,
got the sponge.
I'm really feeling it.
And this is the sponge.
Oh, that's
I
cute.
also have some soap on it over here.
Nice. The thing is that when you know you're dealing with somebody that has something like that, like you know that you're dealing with that. So you can kind of put things in perspective. Like when I tell you these two guys that were friends, like they were friends for a very long time. They couldn't be more different. Like one of them, like all throughout high school, studied really, really hard, got into college, got scholarships, did really well in school. The other one was always in trouble, never did his work, was always in trouble. One got full scholarship, I believe, to college, continued on, became a social worker. I think that's what he is. I'm not so sure exactly what he does, but he's very successful. And then he owns his own business and he bought his own place. And the other one is the complete opposite. Even their signs are opposite each other. And I'm like, you know, it's so interesting, like how these people could be friends when they're so different. But anyhow, and then what would get me aggravated was the one with the personality disorder would say about the other person, well, you know, he's had everything handed to him. He hadn't had anything handed to him. He worked really hard for what he has. Nobody gave it to him. Nobody gave him good grades. He worked for the good grades. Nobody just gave him a house. He bought the house because he worked really hard. Worked at a job, owned a business on the side, you know. So that's the shit that would get me. I'm like, you're pissed at him, but he did well for himself. You had all the opportunities and more than he had. And you just pissed it all away. And you're mad at him because he didn't. But you can't, like, I just had to, like, you can't rationalize somebody who's irrational. And that's why we're no longer friends. Not because of that, but because, you know, every time, not every time, but most of the time when we had plans, he would break the plans with some kind of bogus excuse because he wanted to make himself the victim of whatever the situation was. And I just can't, you know, it's like, then just don't bother me anymore. Like stupidity. I don't even remember what happened. I can't remember what happened. It was a really, really long time ago. Natasha, I start work tomorrow. What's the energy coming up this upcoming school year? Energy's looking pretty good. Is this a new job? I mean, it also could be a new beginning if you're just starting the school year. But anxiety is easing. Life is moving forward successfully. Feeling like you're stepping into your strength and your self-confidence is pushing life forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ease 3. What's the energy around my husband, Yazi? Energy around him is pretty good. He's feeling ambitious. He should be able to accomplish whatever he sets his mind to. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. The weight of the world has slipped off his shoulders and negativity has moved into the past. He should be productive on the horizon. Bacon. L, the Libra female. Energy towards M, Sagittarius female. I don't really see all that much happening. So it's like the Chariot in reverse is like things maybe at a standstill or doesn't really have any specific energy kind of neutral. 8 of Wands in reverse. Not much is happening as of right now. Northern for the next 48. What?
I need that charger. The amount is very low. I'm not sure it's red, but it's close to red.
Oh, this was never charging anyway. All right, take it. Take it. I can't use this anyway while you have it connected to the TV. It does matter because I could just shut it off and use it. Tell me it doesn't matter. Wise ass. Northern for the next 48. You have a wish that comes true and new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and it leads you to happiness around career, work, school, business, whatever you do all day. You may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and then you may be feeling like listening to your intuition is pushing life forward towards greener pastures. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Macy, is he telling me the truth when he tells me he loves me? I would say he is telling you the truth, but there is something that is like out of balance between the two of you, and that may be what you're picking up. Stacy for today. Stacy for today. Disappointments heal and move into the past, in areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Although much may not change quickly today, things are changing. I'm going to say maybe between now and the end of August, especially where finances are concerned. There may be a new job or business opportunity that comes in. Once again, this might not be today, but it may be still coming in, where you're feeling like the hard work you put in has paid off and brought in more money. For today, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. If you feel like walking away or disconnecting from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, the energy would be there to cut ties with what's not working. Fool in reverse can indicate that something gets revealed that may need to be dealt with. Donna, how did the Virgo feel about my message? They look kind of neutral. Two of Pentacles is in reverse, which can indicate that things are out of balance. So I don't know what the issue is around the message, whether they've reached out or not. I would say I don't think that there's communication coming in from them. If you've already heard from them, I would say things are out of balance. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So the energy maybe between the two of you may not be on the same page. If you wanted to discuss it, I wouldn't send another text message. I would try to talk in person or on the phone. Purely Precious, update on Roger's energy. Energy is fine, grounded and stable, happy and content. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in and around this person. Ridima, will Tank ever change and stop playing mind games? No, you can't expect this person to be different because you want them to be different. They are who they are, and they're getting something out of this relationship. This relationship is out of balance, and it's feeding their ego. So as long as you continue to engage in it, they're getting what they want. They're not going to change, no. Nidhi, angel guidance. The Lovers, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. 7 of Fire, defend your beliefs in your decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, the truth delivered without tact. I'm Lourdes, finances for the next 2 months for my husband, Jay the Virgo. Things they should be improving. Luck is changing for the better, and somebody may make him an offer that would be hard to turn down. That makes the weight of the world slip off his shoulders, and finances may be strengthening. Even if it is slow and steady wins the race, things are coming into balance and things are improving. Oh, you're welcome, girly. Raj, will I meet my partner M tomorrow or Tuesday? I mean, it's kind of a free will thing that you have to plan, but it looks like most likely it's going to be Tuesday, not Monday. Hi, Tanya. Love coming in. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and it brings in happiness. Negativity moves into the past. Maybe spending time with Sagittarius. You have the world at your feet, new beginnings on the horizon, a disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. You may also be feeling like personal relationships are functioning better. You could have a Virgo around. Do you have a Virgo around? I like the idea of new energy coming in, but Sagittarius is still here, and your luck is changing for the better quickly. Not bad. Lucky General. Lucky, you've got a disappointment or a heartache healing and moving into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward successfully. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. And if you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Tanya, Mike Sagittarius, next move or intentions. Yesterday he asked me if I was seeing anyone and surprised me a few days ago saying, I love you. I'm so confused over here. Yeah, he's interested. But it's like, why is he dragging his feet? See, he's got, you got the fire signs around you. Here, 2 of them. But he is interested. He is looking for happiness. I do think he's looking for commitment. I think he's wondering whether or not you got choices and options and if you would want to pick him or be with him. Like he may feel like you have opportunities or you would have more opportunity than him. Would you want to be with him? But I think his intentions are for things to move forward. I mean, he's another one. Like these fire signs need to, you know, like it's like they got a wet blanket over their flame. Like, I think he's interested. I mean, he's pretty much saying so. Like, just let's go out, let's hang out, let's go get coffee, let's go to the park, whatever. Hi, Mel. Yeah, I think his intentions are for things to move forward. Girly, Nick Cannon was recently come out about being diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, which is crummy, but at least he has awareness. Yeah, you know who I watch? I actually did a private video, private call with him once. Mental Healness. What, his name's Lee, I think, right? Lee from Mental Healness? Is that his name? No, I can't remember. Because I was dealing with a couple of women who I felt were narcissistic, like very narcissistic, very hard to deal with. And I really wanted an opinion from somebody. And, you know, he pretty much, he confirmed pretty much what I was already thinking. I think his name is Lee. Why can't I remember now? Yes, Lee Hammock. He's a diagnosed narcissist and he's a coach because, you know, like it's something that there really isn't much treatment for, but if you know what you're dealing with, you can manage it better. I mean, when I look back to like the way that we acted in high school, I can see a lot of narcissistic behaviors and how that could develop. Oh my God, I could go down such a rabbit hole with this. How that could develop into a narcissistic personality disorder, because I believe you can't diagnose somebody until they're an adult because the brain is still developing. So I can see it. Like I can see it, and I know that they say that narcissists are wounded children. I disagree. I'm not, and look, I'm not a professional, but the narcissist, oh well, maybe that could be true, but I also think that there are narcissists that are just spoiled brats. They were spoiled as children. They never did anything wrong. Their parents always defended them. Perfect example would be the Mackenzie girl that crashed the car. Her parents are still out there trying to prove that she's innocent. She didn't do it. She was driving 100 miles an hour. I've been driving for like 30 years. I've never, ever driven 100 miles an hour. I know that I'm a little bit more of a grandma. I know that I've always been a slow driver. But I can't imagine on a side street flooring the vehicle. now, with the experience I have in driving now, narcissists are known for being extremely reckless drivers because they think that only they matter. Everybody else has to get out of their way. Anyhow, I can see how it develops when you look at people. And obviously, I don't know these people. I don't know Nick Cannon at all, other than he was married to Mariah Carey, right? That's about the extent that I know of him. But when you're dealing with something like that, those people are so manipulative and they're so good at what they do until they get old. Once they get old, it doesn't work as well. They're not as charming. People don't seem to. There are some people, like they have their flying monkeys, or so to speak, but it doesn't work the way it used to. And they usually end up paying the price. But if you're diagnosed, you can at least know what you're dealing with. Like the Lee guy, like he stops himself. He's like, okay, I want to react like this because I'm a narcissist. But instead of doing that, this is what I'm going to do. You got to have a lot of awareness. Anyway. Yadaho, can I have a general? Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. You may be feeling successful around life moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. And then you may be planning travel. You could be spending time with an Aquarius, maybe spending time with a Pisces, or which comes true. Listen to your intuition. The world is at your feet. You may be beginning a new creative project or creative hobby. I feel like starting a creative project myself, but then I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do it. Like, I always have great ideas in my head, but what comes out of my hands is usually not what I saw in my head. And then I get upset. Essence, yeah, at the time we stopped being friends, the first time I didn't know, but the recent one this year, he triggered a lot in me. That's why I put up distance. Oh, he's on meds. Okay, that may be helpful. I was going through my own thing. I mean, it's true. Sometimes you just can't take on too much. Easy. Does G still think about sexual relations with me? I mean, I can't say that it couldn't cross this person's mind on occasion, but I don't see them ruminating over anything right now or pursuing anything at this moment. If you wanted to, you would have to pursue them. Can-Chan, August. August. You have new beginnings on the horizon and you may be feeling successful and relieved around finances improving in August. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. Maybe spending time with could be an Aries or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be planning travel. Truth Seeker, what did Satya's current thoughts about me after the call? After the call, I would say this person may find you to be somebody who was genuinely nice, down to earth, somebody who was kind-hearted, somebody who was sincere, well-balanced. I think the call went well. It looks okay. Wake up time greetings. May I have a general? Sure. You have choices and options that come in around social activity and a wish may come true. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead you to success, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could also be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It helps to ease old wounds. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Not bad. Not bad. Tanya, he asked if I had options around me. Okay, see? I mean, he's insecure, but I mean, who isn't? You told me about Lee. He's very good. He's really good. Oh, he does live streams? I haven't caught a live stream yet. I haven't watched any of his stuff recently since I've cut the narcissistic people out. I got to tell you that I feel so much better not having to deal with those people. So if anyone that's dealing with somebody that's narcissistic, and I hate to use that term because, you know, it's like there was a time where everybody was calling each other bipolar, and now people are calling everybody narcissistic. Not everybody is narcissistic, but when you're dealing with somebody who is incredibly pushy, very controlling, they don't give up. They're making you miserable in order to make themselves happy, and they don't give a fuck. And that's what I was dealing with, yeah. And I know they say it's more prevalent in men, but I have never, if anything, which is such a turnoff to me, in my opinion, is that I see these men in their lives, I'd like bow to them. And I'm like, can you grow, like, can you pull up your big boy pants? Like, really? But I guess it's the easy way out to give in rather than stand up.
1 8 more than 2 1?
1 8 is less than 2 1. 1 8 is 18. 2 1 is 21. 21 is bigger than 18 because 18, 19, 20, 21 is a greater number. See? You know how you tell? 18 is 1 8. 21 is 2 1. So the 2 is bigger than the 1. Now if it was 3 1, 3 would be bigger. That would be 31. Understand? Okay. Tanya, me and A, the Aries intentions and next moves. Next moves and intentions should be communication that comes in out of the clear blue sky, which may be relieving for both of you. A wish may come true around spending time together. Things may move forward. There is long-term around this possible, and areas of your life that have been stagnant could move forward. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. I would say look out for this person reaching out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. Clara, general. Clara, you've got areas of your life that you feel like you've had arguments or disagreements. They may resolve themselves and start to move into the past, which could be relieving. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Cause for celebration comes in around success, around work, school, or business. Lay down the laws, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Oh, you're welcome. Anthony, what's the future have in store for me? And me in love and romance. I want more close with her and spend time together often. I don't see that here on the immediate horizon, and that could be because she's been pretty busy with work, school, business, and that may make you feel negative, or she may also be feeling a little overwhelmed by life in general. But there is opportunity for a new journey to begin before the end of the year, and your luck around the situation may change. If you haven't reached out to her, I would give it a couple of weeks, and then I would reach out to her again, like maybe wait until like mid-August if you haven't heard from her and you haven't tried to reach out. I wouldn't force too much, but there may be potential for things to move forward at some point. Vicky, for tomorrow. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures, and old wounds and heartaches are healing and moving into the past. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and disappointment heals and moves into the past. You might be feeling like personal and professional relationships may be functioning better. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. pretty good, girly. Plus, Mackenzie actually did that once before, and I think her boyfriend or friend called a friend. Yeah, I know. And then what she did was she turned it around. She texted Dom's mother telling her that Dom did it. So she knew that that she was wrong, and she was going to cover her ass before. She was going to cover her ass before Dom was able to talk to his mother. I mean, what does she think? But that's the thing. When you're dealing with a fucking teenager, right? They don't think. See, that's the issue. I should probably put this on the podcast part of the thing. I don't know legal stuff. So, I mean, I believe she should be in jail, but people say, oh, she cased the area before. I don't believe any of that. What I believe is that she flew into a narcissistic rage because this guy wanted to get fucking rid of her. And something must have been said in the car because she was driving fine and he must have said something and she lost her shit. I don't think that she really thought through what was going to happen. I don't think that in the half a mile that she drove, she thought, hey, I'm going to kill everybody. I don't think that. I think that she was going to teach him a lesson. I think she was going to show him who was in control. She was going to show him who was boss. I don't think that she even had a thought in her mind about the guy in the back seat who was just a fucking innocent bystander that was at the wrong place at the wrong time. But yeah, and she's never wrong. I mean, her parents, it was the car malfunction, she passed out, the slipper got stuck, the leprechaun came in and hijacked the car, aliens came down and did it. Everybody else was at fault except for the person that was driving 100 miles an hour. I mean, how do these people, like, how do you live? Like, how do you get through life like that? Like, how many times have I told the story about me and my friend Andrea putting gum in the doll's hair when I was 5? I can't let that go. I still feel bad about it. And yeah, and these people are like, she did nothing wrong. She didn't pass out. You don't pass out and drive a half a mile. The whole thing is bullshit. But she was never wrong. She never had to take accountability, so why would she be accountable for that? She didn't think it through. I also wonder, did she think that she was just going to hit the sign and not realize that she was going to continue? Like, did she think that she was going to speed down the road? She jerked the car. She hit that sign. Did she think that the sign was going to stop the car? Not that that's any better, but maybe she really didn't realize the impact of moving that fast. And then she hit the wall. I don't know. These are questions we don't know, but what I don't think is that and I don't think that she was suicidal. They say, oh, she had to be suicidal. I don't think that. Because I don't think that kids that young really understand the impact of what death is. I mean, and I thought this, I'm going off on a tangent. When I was working at the grocery store, one of the girls, I can't remember if she lost her father or she lost her grandfather, but somebody died. And when she came back to work after whatever happened, one of the other girls, her grandfather was dying. And she kept telling the girl, you have to go visit your grandfather. He's going to die. You're going to regret it if you don't. And the girl wasn't really taking it serious. So when the first girl said to me, she goes, she's just not taking it serious. I don't think that she understands. And she's like, until I went through it, I don't think I understood. And when she said that to me, it reminded me when I was young and when my first grandfather died. I don't think I understood it either. I was 18 when he died, and he had already been living in Florida, so he was already kind of removed from my life to begin with. But I don't think I understood the impact of him dying until I was older. When I lost my other grandfather, I was 24, and that I really understood. So I think that there was some of that in there too, like just not realizing. Anyway, let me shut up and continue. Anyway. I had a boss with NPD. Oh my God. And she was doted on by her father. Yep. Super inflated ego. Yep, exactly. She brought her handsome neighbor in to show off. Yeah, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. smiley face for the rest of the year. You may have money coming in or finances could be improving. There's like success coming in around things moving forward. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. You're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Life is moving forward. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Girlie, while her husband was at work, you can tell that there was more than just a neighborly acquaintance. Of course, narcissists always have multiple partners because they need all. So the husband was probably giving her maybe financial stability or a home or whatever, and then the neighbor was feeding something else. That's so sad. Essence, blessings coming in the next 30 days. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, which may be bringing in happiness. Probably not like a college kind of a thing. It could be, I don't know, taking an art class or a cooking class or something like that. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Your luck is about to change and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, and life begins to move forward successfully. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Not bad. Patricia, what is Sarah from work's problem with me? Always bad-mouthing me to others and tries to make them turn on me. We used to be friends, but now it's distant. She could be a little bit jealous about things. She also may thrive a little bit on drama. Nobody really believes what she says, or nobody really cares what she says. I would just kind of ignore it. Don't pay any attention to it because she's kind of becoming irrelevant. It's almost like people don't want to even hear her anymore. It's like, shut up already. Lucky, another birthday question for Leo's son. Oh, thank you. Oh, happy birthday, Leo's son. If she doesn't come in on this one, then we'll get her in the next one. We'll remember it's her birthday and she's got a free question. Thank you, thank you. Ren, general guidance. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and then you may be feeling like grounded and stable around finances. There's relief coming in around finances improving. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Money comes in, finances improve, and somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Echo, love guidance. When it comes to love, if you're not with anyone right now, your luck is changing, but explore your options. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life could be moving forward successfully with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Life's moving forward. You're ready for it, but explore your options. There's choices and options around you if you're not with anyone. I would say you have air here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have Sagittarius, possibly a Cancer. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Oh, you're welcome. I love talking about personality disorders. I mean, it's wild when you have to deal with someone like that. It really is. Yeah, it's wild. Or maybe I'll do some on the podcast one, because it just takes too long talking about all that shit. And I've done, you know what? Who else I was researching a lot about at one point was the girl in Florida that was killed by her mom's boyfriend. What was that girl's name? I can't even remember her name now. I could see her face. She was like 13. And he was like a pedo. Why can't I remember the girl's name? Madeline something. I can't remember the last name now. It'll come to me. Stephanie, general for August. Well, this looks like a pretty decent month. Time for rest, relaxation, and self-care choices and options around social activity. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You might be feeling as if like ease comes in around finances improving, and you may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Life moves forward and you're ready for it. Rip Hand Deep, General. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with Sagittarius. Could also be spending time with a Gemini. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief, and there may be good news that comes in around work, school, or business. She wasn't suicidal, no. She used suicide as a form of manipulation to get what she wanted. She was obsessed with her boyfriend. She was dominant. Yep, I totally agree. Yep, I agree. I mean, I don't think he was perfect either, but I think that she was bullying him. She bullied everybody. And can we talk about the girl that fell down the stairs in January? Nobody knew what happened there, and she fell down the stairs. She didn't just fall down the stairs. She fell without hitting the stairs. It's like almost like somebody maybe pushed her because she fell onto the concrete. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much going on there. Hostage, husband Dewani, intentions towards me and our marriage. Doesn't seem to have any specific intentions as of right now. He's feeling very undecided or unsure or stagnant. Two of Cups in reverse. So if you guys are currently separated, he may be taking time for himself to figure out what it is he wants and needs, but I wouldn't imagine anything is changing quickly because he just doesn't know. Specifically intending anything, he doesn't know what he wants. On one hand, he wants out of the marriage, or he feels like things are misaligned, but on the other hand, he's kind of afraid to make that final decision. So he's just kind of hanging out here for right now. This ultimately may become your decision at some point if he doesn't. Yeah, you may get to a point where you're like, I don't know that I can continue like this anymore. Yeah, maybe for you to decide. Yeah, they showed all the text messages. I know. And the black box. Yeah, and the interviews with her parents are absolutely infuriating. I mean, not even an ounce of remorse. And the father, what a horse's ass he is. Well, no matter what I say, it's not going to bring those boys back. No, but how about a little bit of remorse? I mean, whether it was an accident or not, she still killed two people. And there was no, it's like we've lost sight of what happened, and it's all about getting their kid out of jail. Which, why would we want her out of jail? So she could be back on the road doing the same thing again? Lala, does S somehow think helping me is a burden? No, I don't think so. That is it right now anyway. Show empathy, general, for this week. Show empathy, general, for this week. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Disappointments and heartaches are healing and moving into the past, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and then you may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. The world is at your feet. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish comes true. Not bad. Simran, why does Kiana V block me out of Deanna Taurus's TikTok live since yesterday? Since their moderator, I haven't been rude or mean, but I'm constantly being excluded, especially by Kiana. I don't know what's their problem. I think they've been told to do so. Yeah, I don't know what the live is all about, but it looks like this is coming from the Taurus. Hasti, why did my online friend Yunfi suddenly disconnect and stop chatting with me? They may have been feeling undecided around the situation. They may be taking time for themselves to figure out what it is that they want or need. Their life may have moved forward in a different direction. So something may have happened that they're spending more time, like, not online, but out in life. Thandika, what comes towards me this week? What comes towards me this week? Negativity moves into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that could bring life back into balance. May have a new job or business opportunity coming in this week, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Girlie, did you hear about the mother who killed a man hiding under her daughter's bed? No. She knew that this man was dating her 13-year-old for 2 years when she killed him when he refused to pay her or be extorted by her. That's crazy. Oh my God, that's crazy on so many different levels. So many different levels. Holy shit. Oh my God. Yeah, the performative emotions, yeah. Absolutely. Because she worked with her parents. She threatened suicide with her parents. Her parents gave her what she wanted. I mean, look, she was 15. She was texting her father to buy her alcohol. I've read text messages where she told her father, go to Starbucks for me and get me whatever. And how come you're not back yet? What's taking so long? If you can't get back in time, then I just may have done it my fucking self. Something to that, like that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, first of all, when I was that age, we didn't really eat out. You wouldn't go to Dunkin' Donuts to get coffee and come home. You would make coffee in the coffee pot. You see what I mean? Like, we didn't have that mentality of, like, sending somebody out for something. And sending out our parents to go get something? Never. Never. Especially at nighttime? Never. It just wouldn't happen. It just wasn't something that we would even think about. If you wanted coffee, you made it in the coffee pot. And nasty. She is nasty. And her parents are like, okay with it. The father gives it to her a little bit back in some of those messages. But her mother never does. Her mother just kisses her ass. Cosmic housekeeping director from Marriott, where I worked, emailed me a rejection letter. Why? I don't get it either. She offered to interview me in the past. I'm starting to think my ex-boss, Steve, is putting in a bad word to avoid me. What do you say? I'm concerned too. Because I don't understand why. I mean, I would think that you could get a job at housekeeping. Things are looking out of balance and misaligned. I guess, is there any way that you could reach out to her directly, or no, you can't do that? You know what I would do? I would try for another Marriott. That's what I would try. Just maybe get out of that location and look for another one. Because it shows that you could get hired. So could it be a different place maybe? It's possible. Davy, love. When it comes to love, you've got the Empress here, bringing in love and money or more of it. Be clear of your wants and needs and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. That could alleviate stress. Exploring your options could lead you to success. You've got a Capricorn coming in. You have a Virgo here. You have new beginnings, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be a Scorpio. Be clear about your wants and needs, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Azad. I am Rihanna, asking this question for myself. How soon will Richard Kahn contact me? How is his health? Okay, let's see. His health looks okay. He's got happiness around him. I would say there could be communication that comes in maybe before the end of the summer, sometime between now and the end of September. Tay, the items that I plan to sell on Depop, will they do well first time trying? Yeah, I think so. I think it may be slow and steady wins the race, but with the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities through this, whatever it is. Really, I don't think that woman was innocent or doing the right thing by her daughter. There's more to be uncovered, but she knew about the relationship. That's crazy. I'll have to look into that. Tanya G is at it again with M Senior. She texted me yesterday about their conversation. Good, don't reply. Don't reply. He still hasn't mentioned talking to her, and he's probably tired of her. What's her next move? Well, I don't think he's figured out yet that to get rid of her, he has to ignore her. So as long as he's answering the phone, that shit's going to continue, and she's going to continue to reach out to you. But at some point, he's going to stop answering the phone. He's not going to take her calls. And the best thing you can do is just ignore her, because that's what really, the worst thing that you can do is ignore somebody like that. And she wants attention, and she's trying to prove something, and you're just not giving it to her. And yeah, that's excellent. Just keep ignoring her. Same thing's going to happen again.
Oh my god! Can you make me something to eat?
Yeah, what do you want?
And a mermaid.
Edamame? Okay. All right, give me 2 seconds and I'll do it. Libra rising may have a love general.
Can I be able to video?
It only takes 5 minutes. You're gonna have to charge this because it's almost dead.
Look, I just saw this battery like right now, and then like maybe just charge it.
Libra rising, you've got choices and options that could be coming in around love. You may have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have an Aries. Choices and options leads to success in areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. You also may have a Leo here. Slow and steady wins the race. And don't make any decisions if you're feeling undecided, but you have success around love moving forward before the end of this year. He's been communicating with younger girls. Oh my God. Really, did you hear about the woman who posted herself trying to get $10,000 out of her ex-boyfriend from SA, her daughter, and she actually stated she wouldn't go to the police if he paid off. That's terrible. That's terrible. You know what I saw a friend of mine post on TikTok, which I thought was very interesting. And I guess she's being serious, but I don't want to be insulting and participate in this if she's not being serious. She's not really a friend of mine. She's somebody I know through ice skating. That's why, like, if it was my friend, I would just ask her. But I don't, yeah. Anyway, she posted something like, if 20,000 people sent me $1, Venmo me $1, I would be able to pay off all my debt. And then there was something else that she wanted to do. I don't remember what it was. And she's like, and I would be willing to provide receipts. And I thought, oh, that's really interesting, right? Like, if people start doing that, I mean, that might not be a bad idea to help people get out of debt, right? Like, if everybody sends $1, like if you sent $1 to 5 people, that would only be $5. But if you had 10 people do it, 10,000 people doing it, it may really help somebody. I'm going to follow up on it and see if she's really doing it. And if it works, and then maybe we could start trying that for people here. Start, sending it out. I know, it kind of sounds to me like a chain letter. Do you remember, boy, back in the day? You had to send $1 to 5 people? Yeah, it's probably illegal. We'll probably all end up in jail, so maybe we shouldn't do this. Anyway, let me continue. Silver bows, hello. Yeah, so far so good. So far, so good. Lima wants the purple cards. Relax. Oh, excuse me. All worries and anxieties are leaving my mind, making space for calmness and peace. The angels want you to know that a feeling of peace internally can boost overall contentment and feelings of happiness, regardless of challenges that you face. A relaxed and calm outlook can help you navigate life's often turbulent waters more smoothly. Endurance. I embrace patience and trust in the process. Patience is a virtue that allows us to persevere by trusting the journey. We cultivate endurance and resilience. Angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along.
Excuse me.
Self-belief. What?
Excuse me, am I going to touch it? Because it said it was a
Okay, this is not an emergency to interrupt me. Self-belief. I am brave and I choose to be the architect of my own life. The angels ask you to claim your power, and that will lead you to fulfill your dreams and create the life and relationships and abundance that you deserve. When your self-belief is strong, your faith in your abilities is high, you easily hear and follow your intuition. Pretty good. Pretty good. So Avery, you brought it here, but you didn't plug it in. So what good was that?
What?
You just threw it at me. You didn't plug it in. Okay, so that's not helpful.
I had to tell you.
No, you didn't. You didn't have to interrupt me. You could have just came in here and plugged it in. That would have just been it.
Sorry.
Silver Bows, what's next in love? What's next in love? Your luck should be changing for the better quickly with the world at your feet. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. If you're already with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you may be making a decision that pushes life forward towards greener pastures with a Libra or possibly a Virgo. Exploring your options could lead to success. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life comes back into balance. So you may have choices and options that come in before you settle into a relationship if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now and it's functioning well, things will move forward. Really. The other mother, I actually saw the clip of her saying that on social media, and again, who knows, she may have done it for attention. That is terrible. That is terrible. Mel, she didn't know about the relationship. If she knew, then there would be no reason for him to hide. That's true. That's true. That makes sense. Archie, for the next 24 hours. For the next 24 hours, you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that may bring choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and a wish comes true. Happiness comes in. Tom, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around love, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Stability comes in. If you're already with this person, things look good. If you're not with anyone, you may have an Aquarius coming in or a Scorpio. A new journey begins. So if you're not with anyone, it would be new energy coming in. Life is moving forward successfully. Atira, will Z talk to me properly if I call him? I don't know what you mean by properly. I don't see communication here. I'm not sure what you're looking for from this person, but I would try calling them if you're looking to establish something, but it looks like the two of you might not be on the same page right now. Really, I think the biggest problem in her case is that he was already fleeing and was no longer a threat when she shot him. I mean, still, your daughter, like, you're not gonna, the whole thing. I mean, these situations are so twisted. It's like you care more about making a buck than you do what's happening with your kid. Tanya, it's unbelievable. Stage 4 pancreatic cancer that has spread to the liver, and all she can do is it is disgusting. I know. I know, instead of being a more supportive person. That's the thing. It's like it's all about her, but it's always all about her. So she can't think about you because it's always about her. I learned that the hard way with a family member who was like, I was not very close to. And then all of a sudden, like, this person started putting a lot of effort in and started taking a whole lot of interest in Avery, like out of the blue. And I thought, oh, that was really good, until I realized it was all about her. It really had nothing to do with Avery. And then that's when I had to put an end to it. It's like, it's not about you or what you're going through. It's not even about him and what he is going through. It's about, she wants to be important in this situation. She wants to be significant. You're not. You're not significant. Like, this isn't about you. And that's the shittiest part of it. But if you kind of get into somebody's head that can't see past that, you can't explain it to them because they don't think what they're doing is wrong. They think, well, I'm concerned. You're not concerned. You're not concerned. You haven't spoken to this person in how many years? You're not concerned. You're like, what? What do you want? Like, you want to know what's going on? What do you, how, you haven't been friends with this person, you're not in their life, like, how did this happen? That's what's so sickening, is that if you were to say, hey, back the fuck off, get the fuck out of this is not your business, that, well, I'm just concerned, I'm trying to be supportive. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not trying to be supportive, you're trying to be important. It's about you, and that's the shit that gets me. Just like with me, it's like, it was never about Avery, lady. It was always about you. It was always about you. And now I fucking got it. Now I got it. Took me a while, but now I got it. If there was ever a candidate for a throat punch, I'm telling you. She can't even say that it was in self-defense because he was shot in the back. Oh my God. So she just shot him because he wasn't willing to pay her. But she didn't shoot him because of what he was doing with her daughter. These people, it's outrageous. He had a learning disability. I wonder if that changes. You know, like, I just had a thought, like, this kid was 13 and he's having a relationship with a 13-year-old. But if he developmentally isn't of whatever age he is, say for example he was 30, if developmentally he was only at the age of like 15, is it SA? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there something that's accountable for that? I don't know. I don't know. Miriam, what is coming in love for me? What comes in love is life is moving forward and you're ready for it. So if you're not with anyone right now, don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. If you're in a relationship, as long as it's well functioning, it could move forward. But anything that's been disastrous, hurtful, or bringing in anxiety needs to move into the past. When that happens, life could, move forward with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Taurus. Natasha, I want to know, Ben, Aquarius' energy. We haven't talked since last week. I'm a Cancer. I just want to know if we're done. I can't say that you're never going to hear from him because there could be communication at some point. 3 of Cups in reverse. There may be somebody else around him right now, and that's why he's distant. He may be talking to somebody else. Girly, I remember this 26-year-old guy that walked with me halfway home. I was 14 at the time. He saw me a few weeks later. My older sister, when we passed, he turned around to wave at me. My sister saw me and smacked me for my stupidity. It sickens my stomach knowing I was naive. Well, me too. I know I would have done the same thing. And I probably would have thought somebody was just being nice to me. Isabella for the upcoming week. For the upcoming week, you've got feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds healing and moving into the past, life moving forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe a Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition. TB, when will I get a promotion? I'm going to say it's going to be before the end of this year. Sag rising, general. The effort that you put into work, school, or business should be paying off. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life may change for the better quickly. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. Maybe spending time with an Aquarius. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may have a wish come true. Life's moving forward, and you're ready for it. Girly, 20 years old. Oh, wow. He is that ever learning disability or not. He's not a child, he's a man. It's sad for him to lose his life. Yeah. I don't know if there's rehab for that either. I don't think so. I think that's why sex offenders have to register. For today. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A new journey may be beginning. Not bad. Lucinda, general for August. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life begins to move forward. Life is coming back into balance. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Oh, they're two different stories? I'm going to have to look into these stories. That's okay. Hi, Bernard. How are you? Tanya, the kicker is she hasn't spoken to him in over 25 years. That's what I'm saying. You know, all of a sudden, right, because it's all about her. She wants to be the hero. It ain't going to happen. It is not going to happen. So fucked up. Bernard, I don't think it's that hot here today. I mean, I haven't been out for a little while, but when I was out this morning, it wasn't that hot. It's like 80. It's 83. Does it give me a feels like temperature or no? No, it just doesn't feel that hot. I don't know if it's because we had such a hot streak for that time that now like 83 doesn't feel that hot. TB, I haven't heard from the Leo. What are his feelings? I don't respond when somebody talks to me like that. I'm sorry.
I just got so
Okay,
many.
okay.
I did so many attempts.
Okay.
I'm drunk, but I come. Not gonna get right.
You, hey, come over here.
I'm just gonna.
Avery, stop. You don't react like that. What is making you react like this? Is it something that you're seeing on the iPad?
No.
It's not how we react. Okay, it's not. No, okay, you don't talk to me like this. You don't talk to anybody like Avery. Come back here right now. Come back here right now. No. Come in here right now. You don't come in here and yell. What?
I'm in the room.
I want to see you. I want you to stand in front of me. Avery, come here now.
I'm not gonna be with him.
Because you don't come in here yelling and screaming like that over food, over a drawing, acting outrageous. It's not funny. It is not cute.
I'm not fun. I'm not laughing.
Yeah, you are.
No,
You
no.
are. You think you're being funny or cute or entertaining, and you're not.
No, I'm not.
Say that you're sorry for interrupting the people that are waiting. TB, haven't heard from the Leo. What are his feelings towards me?
I'm not even telling you what I
May
want.
find you to be somebody who is strong, confident, hardworking, and successful. Somebody who is down to earth, like a kind-hearted friend. I think you'll hear from him at some point. Girly love read for August. Life could be moving forward towards greener pastures. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. May have a Capricorn coming in. Cause for celebration could come in around life moving forward. Disappointments, healing, and moving into the past. You may have an Aries around. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward successfully. New beginnings are possible with the Gemini as well. Susie, general love reading. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Eases anxiety, brings life back into balance, and opens new doors. You may have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may have a Libra coming in. New beginnings are possible. With an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Sean, general for this week.
I told you I will try it.
Okay, that's fine. For this week, you may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Maybe feeling grounded and stable around finances. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant may now start to move forward, bringing in happiness. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Shah, will my life turn into a positive direction anytime soon? It's too broad of a question. I can't answer that. Yeah, I can't just say, yeah, all of a sudden everything is going to improve in every area of your life. Yep, everything will be fine. I can't answer that. Sarah, I don't respond to them and talk to me like that. I think she thinks she's being entertaining because she's not really mad. She's laughing, but it's obnoxious. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Yeah, for the last next 24 hours I answered for, didn't I? Anybody remember? I'm pretty sure I did. Shah, will my financial situation change soon? It's not going to just change, you have to take action. Exploring options around adding a new stream of income can bring life back into balance. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward when you explore your options. Through cooperation and compromise, you may be picking up a new job or adding a new stream of income. But if you don't do anything, nothing is going to change. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Yeah, I think it has something to do with the age, Sarah. I do. Because my other neighbor, over here on this side has a grandson who's 2. But he has an older brother. And I was talking to the mom, and she said, she's like, it's the age. So I'm assuming she probably went through some kind of obnoxious moment with her son at that age. Like sassy, like sticking the hip out and like being a smart ass. I should Google it. but at the same time that she can act like she's so big and tough, she's also still like a baby. Like has to have a stuffed animal and has to have a blanket and yeah, so it's kind of a weird moment. Assad, I answered one. It was about his health and whether or not you would hear from him. I answered that. Is there anyone here who I haven't answered for? Oh, Tanya, anytime. That's what it's here for. Yeah, listen, I don't blame you at all, but if you can kind of put the issue with G in the place of this person just is not functioning right mentally, it kind of makes it a little bit easier. You know, you still may be pissed, but at least it's like you can't explain it. Like, you know, it's like speaking a different language. They just don't get it. Billy, message for me. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life may be coming back into balance. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you may feel relief around that. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Mel, be his current energy towards me. And this person is stressed out. So there may be stress associated with you feeling out of balance or maybe even out of control. I wouldn't be shocked if this person was a little jealous too. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Time with me, possibly, yeah. Anybody else? Otherwise, I'll wrap it up. I will be on TikTok too at some point today, and I'll be back on YouTube later. Oh, I didn't do Bernard. Who's got a crush on me and what's holding? I'm holding a secret. Okay, let's see. You may have an Aries around that has a crush on you, or a Taurus. New beginnings on the horizon lead to success. You also may have a Cancer around you, Bernard. I already have the podcast level there. I think I only have one subscriber to it, but I'm going to be working on it. I'm just putting videos up as much as I can, and I will I'll probably do more today, maybe, and tomorrow. Mel, jealous for what? She has what she wants, which is him. He chose her. Yeah, but he didn't really. He didn't really. He may be with her, and that may be what's happened, but it doesn't, like, you can manipulate somebody into anything, but it doesn't really, the fact is that you were still there, and there were still feelings there, and she knows that, and she's jealous of that. You know, it's like you can't, like, you could lie to other people, but you can't lie to yourself. And she knows how he felt about you. And she also knows that she's manipulating and she plays games. You know, it's like the Sharilla girl. It's like you could get what you want from your parents if you threaten suicide, but your parents aren't actually giving you what you want. They're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart. Now, you might not care if it's coming from your parents, but if you're trying to manipulate somebody into loving you, and they're there with you because, what, it's feeding their ego, or because, because of bullshit, it's not a well-functioning relationship. It's not a love relationship. It's not two people that met and fell in love and really want to be together. It's bullshit. And she knows it. She knows it. Lydia, a Cancer towards me. We exchanged numbers. So is somebody new? Oh, look at that. Got a new journey here that could be quite passionate. Listen to your intuition. There may be a love offer coming in. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success, and you could have, like, your luck changing for the better. Listen to your intuition. I wouldn't be shocked if you heard from this person and spent time together soon. Lydia for the week vibe. overall, things look pretty good. You got the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past, and you may be feeling like through cooperation and compromise, life is moving forward. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life comes back into balance. Not bad. My favorite multi-purpose cleaner is white vinegar. White vinegar, I think, is one of the best. That damn Naj. I've been doing a lot of manifestation about a specific person. I don't do this. No, I can't do that. I don't believe in that. I believe that you're going to see what you want to see. It stands out to you because it's something that you're focusing on. So I can't tell you that because you see her initials on a car, it's a good sign. No. No, we are going to see what we focus on. So if I tell you, and I used to do these things with my yoga classes, if I say, manifesting cherries in a bizarre place. I actually have a video on my channel somewhere. It was a Thursday morning. You're going to see cherries in a specific place. It has to be not the grocery store, right? Throughout your day, you're going to see somebody either has a keychain with cherries on it or cherries on their shirt. Well, I totally forgot about the cherries. Leaving my last class, which is in a different town from my first class, walking down the sidewalk, and boom, there are 2 cherries on the floor. Nothing else. Cherries would have been there anyway. I just happened to notice them because I did this manifestation in the morning. So does manifesting work? Yes, it does, because I saw the cherries. But could I manifest a specific person to fall in love with me because that's what I'm focusing on? No. You can't control somebody else's free will. So could you manifest seeing somebody's name somewhere? Of course, especially if it's a common name. My brother's name is John. It's all over the place, right? It's a very common name. Does it mean that he's going to fall in love with Susan? No, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that you're seeing it because it's standing out, because it's in your head. I don't do this manifesting a specific person because it's not true. I know people want to believe it, and if you choose to believe it, it's fine. But if you could manifest Susie Q from down the block, then you can manifest Angelina Jolie, because the law has got to be a law. So if it's a law, then manifest Angelina Jolie. Manifest Beyonce, manifest Mariah Carey. You can't, because it's not true. It doesn't work. But readers, card readers, law of attraction coaches make a killing telling people that, because there is no better way to keep somebody coming back to you than by telling them what they want to hear when it's not happening. Because if it's not happening, you're going to keep going back to the person that's encouraging it. You're going to keep watching the meditation. And I went down that road for a long time. And then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute. If I could manifest anything I want, then it's a law. It has to hold true for everything. It can't just hold true. There's no loophole where it happens for Johnny Depp, but it doesn't happen for Angelina Jolie. It's got to be, it's a law. Like the law of gravity happens the same for everyone. So I don't do that. You can ask another question if you want, but those situations, if somebody doesn't want to be with you or they're not interested, holding on to something because you saw their name on a billboard somewhere will just keep you longing for this person, still obsessed with this person, but there is no proof that that has anything to do with reality. I'm sorry about the tangent, but I feel really passionately about it because law of attraction coaches make about $200 an hour. I know because I work. And it's fine if you're manifesting money, you're manifesting a job, you're manifesting love. But when you get caught up in this specific person bullshit, yeah, save your money. Human Star System had an accident in November. I was wondering if the status of the lawsuit filed against me will be positive. Did my insurance handle it, or will I find out? Would be bad news. Okay, let's see. I don't think that you're going to have any bad news. I think whatever has happened in the incident will be taken care of by the insurance. Yeah, I think you're going to be all right. I don't think anything's going to happen. I mean, your insurance may go up, but I think you're going to be all right. Lydia, you said 2 water signs. Well, here comes the other one. That's good. New energy is always good. Joey, in psychology, they call it confirmation bias. That's true. That's true. Donna's told me that. You look for evidence to support your theory, yeah. And then there's also magical thinking. What's magical thinking? Like if I wear this lucky shirt, which I've been guilty of, this is my lucky shirt, I'm going to wear it. I get it. I also used to throw away clothes. If I had a bad experience and I was wearing this shirt, it would be in the garbage. I wouldn't even donate it because I wouldn't want anybody else to have the bad luck. I mean, that's wild. Anyway, confirmation bias, yeah. And look, I don't care what people believe. I really don't. The part that bothers me is that people are suffering. People are hurting over this. People are wasting their life. And that's the part that bothers me. You know, you want to believe in something? I'm telling you, this happened once. I swear to God, over my mother and Avery. My mother's grave and Avery's life. I had done, this poor guy felt so desperate when I read his email. I forgot what his name was. But he wanted his ex-girlfriend back. And, I said to him, I'm like, look, she's made a decision. This isn't going to work. He didn't care. He wanted me to do a candle spell. And I think it was, maybe $25 is what it cost. It wasn't a whole lot of money to throw away if you didn't get what you want at the end of the day. But I said to him, I'm like, and we did it on a Friday. I said, I can't guarantee this is going to work. She has left. She told you she doesn't want to be with you. She's moved on with her life. If you still want to do it, I will do it for you if it makes you feel better. The fucking next day, this woman shows up. I'm like, you're lying to me. Because I even told him, I'm like, don't expect much from this. Was it a coincidence that happened? Maybe she was coming back anyway. I don't believe that you're going to light a candle and change somebody's mind. I don't. I believe that if you work with the energy of the situation, like in his situation, I would have suggested more of a healing. Like, let's heal. Let's get over this. And if she comes back, great. And if she doesn't, you'll move on. But it just so happened. That's how it worked out. And he would come in here every once in a while. I haven't seen him in years. So I don't know what happened with him in that. But I was like, that never happens. Because the energy, in my opinion, wasn't there. But maybe she changed her mind or she woke up or something. I have no idea. But I don't like seeing people pine away over something and be hurt, continue being hurt. And that's what winds up happening. Girlie, she probably knows that she was not his first choice. That's the easiest one. That's exactly. The one where he's not going to have to do better. I know, it's such a shitty thing. Can you imagine that? That somebody chooses to be with the person that allows them to act the worst. But it's true, that's what happens. And that's terrible. It's terrible. Flower, will my new contract sign and go my way and in my highest good? I mean, it looks positive. A new journey begins that could lead to success around finances improving. I would say you're going to be happy with it. Lady Sunshine for tomorrow. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. And then new beginnings are on the horizon. Not bad. Sarah, how long can you even sustain these connections that you do by a spell? I don't think it works. What I think, this is what I think, having been somebody who has done spell work. For me, if I was doing something for myself, it would make me feel better in the moment. So if that's what it's worth and I feel better for today, okay. But actually placing a spell on someone to make them fall in love with you, that doesn't work. I don't believe anything happens. I mean, I don't think you're going to get bad karma for it or any of that nonsense. I just don't think anything happens. You can't change somebody's feelings by lighting a candle. You just can't. Now, if the energy is there, the people are dating, for example, I talk about these two a lot. My friend that had the boyfriend that went away to Colorado to, he was doing some kind of a training, like a teacher training, and he was going to be gone a year and a half. They had already been living together. They already had a well-established relationship. He was not leaving the relationship, he was leaving the state. But they weren't going to be together. And you know, sometimes people break up when that happens. You're in a different place. Both of them wanted to stay together. Both of them wanted to be in the relationship. They did some kind of a ritual before he left. Do I believe that that ritual kept them together? I don't think that it had anything to do with that, but the energy was there for them to work with. I think they probably would have stayed together anyway. But the energy is there. Both of them are on the same page. Now, if he was like, hey, I'm moving away to get away from her, I don't think that the candles that they lit were going to change that. But those weren't his intentions. His intentions were, I really want to do this training. I'm coming back. And he did. And when he had breaks, he came home. And when she had time, she went out to visit him. It worked out the way it worked out. But he wasn't leaving her. He was just leaving temporarily. But I can understand how that could make a couple feel like maybe this is going to be the end. And I can understand if they don't want it to end, to do something like that. I don't think it's anything different than saying a prayer. You know, like if you were saying a prayer for your marriage or your relationship, I think it's fine. I think that the worst that could happen is nothing happens. But I'm not going to take money from somebody and say, oh, I'm going to light this candle. And yes, she's married to someone else. I'm going to bring her back for you. I'm not doing that. Because first of all, I mean, it's not right, it's unethical, but aside from that, forget about the money, forget about the ethics. The person is waiting on this to happen, and that's a painful place to be, waiting for somebody to come back. How long do I wait? Do I wait 6 months? Do I wait a week? Do I give it 10 years? Do I spend the rest of my life waiting? I'll sit on the front porch. Like, at what point do I say, okay, this isn't happening? I think the best course of action is to say, okay, this isn't happening for me right now. And let me put my energy elsewhere and get past it. If the person shows up, great. If they don't, I'll move on to something else. But that's my opinion. I mean, there are plenty of people out there that will cast a spell. You know, I see them, sometimes they put it in my comments, and I always delete them because I don't want people to see it. There's a doctor in Africa that brought back my love. You ever see that one? And then here's the number. It's like a WhatsApp number or something. I always delete them. Because what are they going to charge you? $5,000 and nothing's going to happen? It's bullshit. Shireen for this week. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life begins to move forward. Areas of your life that are undecided or you're feeling you've been holding back, that energy may shift before the end of this week. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Sometimes people get angry at you when you're saying the truth. I told this confirmative bias thing and they told me I'm too pessimistic. Oh, me too. I've gotten that too. That I'm too, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, I'm trying to be realistic. If he left to be with somebody else, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to sit around and wait for him. You have a life to lead. You're important. You deserve to be with somebody that wants to be with you. And there is somebody out there that wants to be with you. You know what I mean? Like, it's like an ego thing to want to hold on to that. And I get it. I mean, I've been there waiting for people to come back. Spent 8 years with that fucking Aquarius. But, you know, as you get older, you get a little bit wiser. They don't even know that they're wishing for it, I know. And then they're going to be disappointed. I know, because I've been disappointed. Brenda, for today and tomorrow. Life changes for you for the better quickly and comes into balance, bringing in cause for celebration around finances that could be improving quickly. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and a disappointment heals. Is there anyone here I have any answers for? Otherwise, I'll wrap it up. I'm going to do some other videos for the members. And I don't know, I got to check and see how hot it is outside. Maybe I'll set up the pool for Avery. This guy wasn't even in. He wasn't even in the room, and he knows he's coming in. one more question, Cyrus. XXX, how does my ex-best friend Cassie feel about me now? Will she contact? I asked a while ago and you said that she would, and she hasn't yet. I still think you could hear from her at some point. She's distant, so it could take time, but she does think highly of you. I mean, may have thought that you were great friends. I don't know, whatever happened. May find you to be somebody who was smart, intelligent, down to earth, and kind-hearted. I would say that you could hear from her at some point, yeah. All right, I'll wrap it up. I'll see you guys later. And for the members, I will be adding more videos today. Let me go see where Avery's at. She wants me to make her edamame beans. Thank you all very much. I'll see you in a little bit.